Singapore, a shimmering island city of modern marvels. From a rainforest older than the Amazon to a tiger in the city, these are Singapore's untold stories. 1902. A wild tiger strolled into Raffles Hotel and hid under a billiard table. Headmaster of Raffles Institution ended the drama with a rifle. This Raffles Hotel tiger was one of the last recorded in Singapore. The country's wild tiger population was declared extinct by the 1930s. Every year, thousands of migratory birds traverse the East Asian-Australasian flyway, a superhighway stretching from frigid Siberia to the warmth of Australia. Sunai Bula Wetland Reserve is part of the East Asian-Australasian flyway, a vital rest stop for birds traveling thousands of kilometers between Siberia and Australia. It's also Singapore's first ASEAN Heritage Park and a Ramsar site, protecting rare mangroves and wildlife like otters, estuarine crocodiles, and tree-climbing crabs. The reserve has recorded over 230 bird species, including rarities like the Asian dowitcher and the Chinese egret, both globally threatened. Some species you see here weigh less than a chocolate bar, yet fly non-stop for days across seas and deserts. A nursery for mudskippers, monitor lizards, and even saltwater crocodiles, proving it's not just a bird haven, but an entire living ecosystem. For these feathered travelers, Sunai Bula Wetland Reserve is more than a pit stop. It's a sanctuary that can mean the difference between life and death. Sweeping over emerald mangroves and shimmering tidal pools, flocks of sandpipers, plovers, and herons descend, seeking refuge and nourishment. Here in the tranquil embrace of the wetlands, they rest, feed, and gather strength before continuing their marathon voyages. Walking the peaceful boardwalks, you become part of this ancient migration story, a reminder that Singapore, a city of glass and steel, still cradles wild spaces essential to the planet's heartbeat. 1994. Singapore opened the world's first night safari. Watching creatures like leopards, civets, and the shy pangolin in their natural nocturnal rhythm. The lighting is a carefully engineered mix of warm and cool tones that simulates twilight, bright enough for visitors to see, yet soft enough that animals' nocturnal behaviors aren't disturbed. The park houses over 900 animals from more than 100 species, and about 41% of them are endangered, making it not just entertainment, but a conservation project. Visitors can explore via a 40-minute tram ride or by walking along 4 themed trails: Leopard Trail, Fishing Cat Trail, East Lodge Trail, and Wallaby Trail, each recreating different nocturnal habitats from Asia to Africa. One of its rarest residents is the Malayan tiger, whose numbers in the wild have dropped to fewer than 150. Here, they're part of an active breeding program. The Night Safari has won the Best Attraction Award from the Singapore Tourism Board 13 times, a record unmatched by any other attraction in the country. Just beyond the city's steel and glass, an ancient world waits. Step into Bookitima Nature Reserve, 163 hectares of living history, older than the Amazon rainforest itself. Over 1,000 species of flowering plants and 500 species of fauna find refuge beneath the dense canopy. Towering dipterocarp trees reach skyward, their roots tangled in a green labyrinth that has survived ice ages, empires, and urban sprawl. Rare orchids bloom in the shadows, while colugos glide silently from tree to tree. Monitor lizards bask on sunlit trails, and the chorus of cicadas rises and falls like the heartbeat of the forest. Scientists are still uncovering new species. Astonishingly, all of this sits just 12 kilometers from the luxury boutiques of Orchard Road, In Singapore, ancient nature and modern city life exist side by side, each shaping the other. Bookitima stands as a living testament to resilience, a green heart beating quietly at the center of a bustling metropolis. So next time you're caught in the city's rush, remember, a 150-million-year-old rainforest is only a short drive away, waiting to reveal its secrets. Imagine a city so alive it makes its own weather. In Singapore, over half of the annual rainfall isn't just from passing clouds. It's generated by the city itself. This tiny island is a true rainmaker. As the sun heats up Singapore's dense cluster of buildings, roads, and bustling streets, all that energy rises, warming the air above. The city's lush parks and gardens release moisture, while the surrounding sea adds even more humidity. When this hot, moist air meets cooler winds, it rises fast, forming thick, billowing clouds right above the skyline. By late afternoon, the skies often unleash sudden, dramatic downpours, sometimes with thunder that rattles windows in high-rise apartments. Scientists call this the urban rain island effect. Singapore's blend of tropical heat, sea breezes, and urban development creates a self-sustaining cycle. The city literally seeds its own storms. This daily rhythm keeps the island's reservoirs full and its gardens vibrant, even as the world around it grows hotter and drier. It's a reminder that Singapore's relationship with nature is anything but ordinary. The city and the sky are partners in a dance of rain and renewal. Fun fact to you, did you know that Singapore's afternoon thunderstorms are so regular, pilots and taxi drivers call them by nickname, the 3 p.m. shower? Hidden in the heart of Singapore lies MacRitchie Reservoir, Singapore's oldest and most beloved nature reserve, where adventure begins high above the forest floor. The Treetop Walk is a narrow suspension bridge that sways gently with every step. The bridge rises up to 25 meters above the forest floor. That's about an 8-story building, giving you a bird's-eye view of a 150-year-old secondary rainforest. It's a hotspot for spotting the banded leaf monkey, one of Singapore's rarest primates, with only about 60 individuals left in the wild. The walk is also part of the Central Catchment Nature Reserve, Singapore's largest nature reserve, which protects crucial freshwater reservoirs supplying much of the city's drinking water. Sunlight filters through a living canopy, dappling the path with gold as leaves whisper in the breeze. Below, a hidden world teems with life. Long-tailed macaques leap through the branches, colugos glide at dusk, and flashes of kingfishers and hornbills break the green with color. Every footstep is a journey back in time, through forests older than the city itself, alive with the hum of cicadas and the scent of wild ginger. The Treetop Walk is more than a path. It's an adventure that quickens your pulse and quiets your mind, immersing you in a world millions of years in the making. As you descend, the city's sounds return, but a part of you stays in the canopy, forever changed by the magic of walking above the forest. Experience MacRitchie for yourself and discover the wild heart of Singapore. Kiasu, fear of losing out, defines Singaporean competitiveness. From dawn queues to advanced school enrollment, preparedness as culture. In Singapore, Kiasu is more than a mindset. It's a way of life that shapes everything from education to food to business. Loosely translated, it means afraid to lose. Picture this. The clock strikes midnight, and a line is already forming outside a new bakery. Parents queue overnight for the best spots in top schools. Even in food courts, diners race to chope tables with tissue packets. This is Kiasu in action, an unrelenting drive to get ahead, to never miss out, and to secure the very best. But where does it come from? Some say it's a legacy of Singapore's rapid rise from humble beginnings. In a city where resources are scarce and competition fierce, being Kiasu means being prepared, proactive, and always striving for more. It's a mindset that fuels innovation, academic success, and world-class achievements. It inspires Singaporeans to share tips, hunt for the best deals, and support one another in the race of life. Tucked quietly amidst Singapore's gleaming skyline lies Lurong Bangkok, the island's last living kampong. Here, time slows down. Founded in 1956 by a Chinese medicine seller, and the land is still privately owned by his daughter, who continues to rent out homes at astonishingly low prices, some as little as 13 Singapore dollars a month. The kampong has fewer than 30 houses, and residents still rely on open drains, rainwater collection, and shared outdoor spaces. During heavy rains, the area can still flood, a reminder that the kampong was once surrounded by swampland, long before urban transformation. Wooden houses with zinc roofs line sandy paths, and children's laughter mingles with the gentle strum of cicadas. Lurong Bangkok began as a small cluster of homes on rented swampland. Decades on, it remains a rare refuge, where neighbors greet each other by name, and front doors are rarely locked. Residents tend to gardens bursting with papaya and banana trees, sharing harvests and stories as dusk settles in. Around the kampong, towering apartments and busy roads press ever closer, a stark contrast to the village's peaceful rhythm. While the rest of Singapore races ahead, Lurong Bangkok holds on to a way of life rooted in community, simplicity, and trust. Inside these wooden walls, traditions endure. Festive gatherings light up the evenings, and meals are shared under open skies. Here, the kampong spirit, gotong royong or mutual help, isn't just a memory. It's a living, breathing reality. Before modern housing estates and gleaming towers, there was Tiong Bahru. Beneath Block 78 Guan Chuan Street lies Singapore's first purpose-built civilian air raid shelter, constructed in 1939. It could hold over 1,600 people during Wetland bombings and is still intact today, making it one of the rarest surviving wartime structures in the city. It's occasionally opened for tours during heritage events, a neighborhood born in the 1930s where Singapore's past is written into every curve and corner. Wander these quiet streets and you'll find Art Deco flats with sweeping lines and geometric railings, a bold experiment in colonial town planning and shophouse charm. Murals bloom on sun-bleached walls, each brushstroke recalling stories of old bakers, birdwatchers, and market vendors who shaped the community. Step into an old-school bakery, where the aroma of freshly baked buns mingles with nostalgia. At every turn, heritage cafes buzz beside provision shops that have stood for generations, living proof that history and hipness can coexist. Tiong Bahru is more than a neighborhood. Every 7th lunar month, as neon lights flicker across Singapore's skyline, the city pauses for something ancient, the Hungry Ghost Festival. It's a time when the line between past and present, seen and unseen, grows thin. Tradition says the gates of the spirit world open, and wandering souls return to walk among the living. The operas and getai, concert-style performances, are staged not just for the living. The front row of seats is always left empty for the spirits believed to be in attendance. Offerings go beyond food. You'll see paper replicas of modern luxuries like smartphones, designer handbags, and even luxury cars, all burnt so the spirits can enjoy them in the afterlife. Many believers avoid major life decisions, like moving house, getting married, or starting a business, during this month to keep from attracting restless spirits' attention. Across neighborhoods, smoky tendrils curl from roadside altars. Families light incense and offer food, roast meats, fruits, and sweet cakes, to appease hungry spirits and bring blessings to their homes. In open fields and HDB courtyards, red lanterns glow, and the air thrums with the sound of getai, lively stage performances for both people and invisible guests. Modern Singaporeans honor these rituals in the shadow of skyscrapers, balancing respect for tradition with the pace of city life. For a few weeks each year, Singapore is a city of both people and spirits, where ancient rituals meet the future, and every offering tells a story of respect, remembrance, and community. What brings every Singaporean together, from taxi drivers to tech entrepreneurs? The answer is found under the fluorescent lights and bustling chatter of the hawker center. These vibrant food courts are more than just places to eat. They are the heartbeat of Singaporean daily life. Here, Malay, Chinese, and Indian cuisines share the same roof, each stall a window into generations-old family recipes. In 2020, Singapore's hawker culture earned a place on the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List, a global nod to the city's unique way of bringing people together. Hawker centers are where flavors collide, traditions endure, and Singapore's multicultural spirit comes alive, one plate at a time. Beneath the lush slopes of Fort Canning Hill, a hidden entrance leads to a world few have ever seen. A secret carved deep into the earth, shrouded in darkness and silence. Down these dimly lit corridors, the air is thick with history. Concrete walls echo with the footsteps of those who once guarded Singapore's fate. This is the Battle Box, the underground bunker where British commanders decided to surrender Singapore in 1942 during the darkest days of World War II. British commanders gathered here, their voices hushed, faces tense over flickering maps and radios. As Japanese forces closed in, the fate of Singapore hung in the balance. In these very chambers, the largest British surrender in history was decided. The battle box remained sealed, its secrets buried beneath layers of earth and time. Hidden beneath the peaceful greenery of present-day Labrador Park lies a relic of Singapore's wartime past, the infamous coastal gun that faced the wrong way. In the 1930s, British engineers installed massive artillery along Singapore's southern coast, convinced that any attack would come by sea. But in 1942, Japanese forces invaded from the north, rendering these powerful guns almost useless. While the guns could technically turn, their shells were designed to pierce warships, not enemy troops advancing over land. The story of the gun that faced the wrong way is a reminder that even the best-laid plans can falter, and that Singapore's history is shaped as much by miscalculations as by triumphs. Today, the old gun emplacements remain, silent sentinels overlooking the sea, where the line between past and present is never far away. The Johor-Singapore Causeway is more than just a link between two nations. Opened in 1924, the causeway transformed travel, connecting Singapore and the Malay Peninsula by road and rail for the first time. What once required a slow ferry ride now became a seamless passage for people, goods, and ideas. A unique postal boundary runs right down the middle of the causeway. Halfway across, the jurisdiction switches, and so does the mail. Letters posted on the Singapore side are stamped with a Singapore postmark, while those dropped just a few meters north bear Malaysia's. As dusk settles over Singapore, Sarangun Road in Little India begins to shimmer with anticipation. The Festival of Lights transforms the neighborhood into a wonderland. Arches of dazzling colors stretch across the street, casting intricate patterns onto the crowds below. Ornate lanterns and shimmering garlands hang from every shopfront, illuminating the night with hues of gold, magenta, and sapphire. On the ground, artists create vibrant kolam designs, colorful patterns made from rice flour, welcoming prosperity and joy at every doorstep. On Sarangun Road, Deepavali isn't just observed, it's lived, loved, and illuminated for the world to see. From rainforests older than the Amazon to the last kampong standing, Singapore is more than a city. It's a tapestry of history, culture, and nature. Which of these secrets amazed you most? Share this journey with fellow explorers. Subscribe for more hidden stories of our incredible planet.